Hi, this is Mrs. Knopf, and today we're going to continue in our new method book with line 8 on the clarinet. And something that I really like about this method book is that when it's printed, for each page that you would have open, you have a fingering chart using just the notes that you have on the pages that you're looking at as a reminder of what the notes are and how to play them. So we have our fingering chart reminder here. We have our treble clef with the second line G. And notice it says concert F. So if you're in a band class and your teacher says, play concert F, well, it's not your F because you're a clarinet. It is your G. But we talk about concert pitches just to make sure everyone's playing the same thing at the same time. And it just helps save a little bit of time if we can just say one thing. So as long as you understand you are a transposing instrument and concert F is your G, you'll be in good shape. So your G is completely open. You don't cover any of the holes on the instrument. And then your F, which is on the first space, and it is concert E flat. So whatever the concert pitch is, if you go to the next letter of the musical alphabet, that is the name of your note. And we just cover the thumb on the back, okay? And then finally we have our E, which is on the first line of the treble clef. And E for you is a concert D. And we just add the first finger to the thumb. So we've got the thumb and 1. And no matter what you play, if you see the second line, it's always a G, whether it's piano or clarinet or any other instrument. So hopefully that'll help make things a little bit easier. So now that we have that, we are going to hopefully get to line 8. So I have a very sensitive mouse, apparently. Here we go. So line 8 is quarter attack, which means we are introducing quarter notes in our playing now. So we're going to talk a little bit about that before we play. So as always, we have our treble clef. We have our 4/4 time signature, which tells us that there are 4 beats in the measure and that the whole note gets 4 beats. But we don't have a whole note, so we have to figure this out. So if the whole note gets 4 beats and it's taking up the whole measure, half of that is 2 beats. And if I had a half note, it would get 2 beats. I don't have any half notes yet. I do, however, have quarter notes. And a quarter is half of a half, which gets 1 beat. So each of these notes will get 1 beat, and there are 4 of them in each measure. Then we have a measure of rest that also gets 4 beats. So we start with 4 Gs. Those are open. And each note we're going to start with a T sound. So that T is your tongue touching the tip of your reed when it's in your mouth. And it's going to sound like this. So I did more than 4, but I wanted you to hear the T sound. If I did not start with that sound and I used an air attack, it would sound like this. So you might hear this kind of sound behind the start of each note, and that doesn't make for a very clear sound. So you want to start with a T, T, okay? So for each note, start with that tongue. So we start with 4 Gs and they're open. And then while you are resting, you look ahead and see that you have 4 Fs. So you add the thumb. T, 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 t. And also you want to make sure you don't have space in between. You want the airstream to continue while your tongue just interrupts. So instead of you want like that. Then we go straight to the next line. We have 4 beats of rest, and then we have 4 E's. So thumb, 1, and we play 4 of those. Then we rest for 4 counts, and we end with 4 open G's. So I'm going to adjust my camera so you can see my fingers a little bit better. And we're going to play quarter attack. 1, 2, ready. Add the thumb. Add the first finger. And open. And that is how you play line 8 on the clarinet in our new method book. I hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.